Probably sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
There. Northreach. Let's make this quick.
It's over.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Oh, and a giant
Fish! All from the Sea of Grace this bloody
with reds, white,
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
berries.
Not another step, branded, or you'll be spending the night in a cell.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
And what can I do for you? And a fine, fine day to you. You say these are all from Dalmacia?
moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then. I did. This man from the garrison. Of course, a man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
That's the day done then.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
Sergeant's got it in for us.
Take...
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know what... Fuck me. What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? And a bearer! Win the dame's favour anyway.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
It's got potential. Give you that.
Can I go now?
Kriegers, get...
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
I can... as a not and
Fine. What do you need me to...
what food I can provide go through the trap.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you?
Looks like now's not the time. You... Not half as much as that.
Look. On it.
But Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
That's what we signed up for.
Did one of them get on this?
Excuse me.
Another one of
You
the
there?
dame's pet.
And
Why not?
there are three. No. Oh, I have. And
Tell me you bear good tidings.
Then.
Oh, Tatiana, you could have...
This
And,
isn't.
oh, you'll... There is a man in Moore. His name...
I shall.
That's the day done then.
Where?
From the Chamberlain.
Branded! And... Enough! You'll work faster.
Yeah. It looks like.
The Chamberlain must have put up.
The drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale. So-
The right
You
to
there!
confiscate any
Fancy a
objects
drop of the
forbidden by the
Empire's
throne.
finest?
Fresh fish!
Oh, and a giant
all
of
from the
roast
Sea of Grace this...
That is no bird enough, man.
All this for a drink. Of course. Well, so.
This is...
I could. Cigars.
However, to...
There's. Why didn't? Yes. Here. Perfume. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. Price is the same for everyone, darling. You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. And a fine, fine day to you.
That's the day done then.
How about the veil?
Word is that the legions are ready into march again.
The market's all...
Ugh, you need not rem...
Delightful. You know. You mean what? This I thank you. As will I.
Think I might see you tonight?
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. No, you are always welcome here at the Vale.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on! Back to the...
That's enough dallying, you two. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, Branded, here, now! You're late. What?
All right.
Is it?
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
But the wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolf, but... Stop, why?
Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. You... Well,
Well, from...
You can't...
I'm wasting my time. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims. Hurt to never admitted that. Right. So there's I've got rules saying with the rep here. You take two.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
How do they expect us to finish the harvest when the one...
She's...
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You...
What? Like that.
The way...
Off with you now.
Chloe? So I hope they don't mind. The crystals go. No, it's... But you...
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Go on, take it. Ain't you carrying enough shit already?
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Are you Bertrand?
Well, go on then. What is it?
One of us.
But
Is it?
What's this?
And my...
Not...
It smells of death here, Torgor. Wolves. You can't let them get any closer to the village. Damn it all. Bodies. So it is you.
If the girl Yannick went off to...
You.
No, but... Nah, he was... Then one day he sees it. We know him.
I think he meant...
Wet. And we all know what happens to deserters. When...
Is that wise?
Speaking...
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb.
If it was a message that needed delivering...
They...
Hey. Oh.
You... I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it.
I should go.
Before you do, according to the...
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
They're not embarrassing. I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plan, Clyde. Perfect plan. He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the cannoneer! At once!
It's over. Get up. Stay down.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
You're a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
We better make this quick.
There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
There, boy!
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.